Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. You take a look at Klingon. He has really come out of the gate hot with his debut season. Currently in the 3rd spot, but I could easily see him climbing the rankings.
He's gotten his rookie season off to a tremendous start. He deserves to be right up there near the top of the list.
And, you know, don't be surprised to see him bounce over the two fellas in front of him. I mean, I think he certainly has just as much, if not more, talent than both of them.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Darius Garland is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, they've got Jalen Johnson, Chris Paul out there with Derek White. Then there's Mobley, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got a lot going for them in the NBA Cup. A 2-0 record, plus home court advantage tonight.
And the fans are starting to salivate thinking about a 3-0 start in the Cup. And if they win tonight, that would be the case. They'd have a legitimate shot at a perfect group stage record.
And then when you talk about Brooklyn, a win and a loss in their first 2 Cup games. A win gets them over 500 in group play.
And honestly, BA, they have to win this game if they want any shot to advance. Considering they're the road team tonight, a victory won't be easy.
Here's Grimes. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 6 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's White, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Pass to Klingon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Graham.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
First free throw is good. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Yet known for his size and defense, Klingon has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
And Mobley throws it down.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Now here's Butler. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And Mobley throws it down.
I don't think you can sleep on Butler's passing ability now. I mean, he's quite good at knifing the rock through the defense on time and on target, especially in these screen and rolls.
Butler against Cunningham. Pass to Grimes. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Butler. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's one more assist in the career of CP3. We haven't seen many better passers in NBA history.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Simmons against Mobley. Nice shot by Simmons. The 76ers have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Outside Butler. And Klingon pulls it down.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Paul against Garland. Here's Grimes. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Grimes has got his second bucket of the night.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul finds Butler. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Now here's Garland. Yet to see a basket. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
No good on that one. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, BA, and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
Good on the second one. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And he gets the bucket. Butler's got his second basket.
Quick on the roll there. The speed of Butler makes him a problem for the defense.
Pass to Klingon. There's Cunningham with a three. Drills it from deep. Cunningham's got 5.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Paul looking over the floor. Outside White. Now here's Butler. Mobley on a screen. Butler passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A sign of things to come. You gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Garland. White with a steal. And he lobs it up top. Mobley down low. Guarded by Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. All right, let's take a glance at the rookies with the hot hand over the past 10 games. Donovan Clingan, number 1. Philadelphia on D. 3-point lead, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
To the wing on the left. Here's Clingan, covered by Mobley. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
And it's all about length for Mobley on defense. He can trap you with those long arms.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
And overall, you like what they've done on the offensive glass, extending possessions. They're top 10 in second chance points.
And as you mentioned, they love to get out in the open court, and they can cash in on transition chances. Nets trail by 3. Now here's Garland. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Johnson. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, BA, you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity. Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he'll knock them down if he gets a quality look.
Cunningham outside. Mobley with the block. White against Cunningham. Outside Paul. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Butler. Tightly guarded. And it's in there. Butler's got 9 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Clingan. Butler with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat.
Cunningham outside. Back to Garland to stop the run. Rebound by Philadelphia. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Sixers. Kennard comes in for Chris Paul. And a change for the Nets. Clarkson's checked in. Here's Butler. He's got 11. Down low, Jackson Davis. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, you see what you have here. I mean, the unselfishness of Butler, an often unsung trait of his.
Pass to Clingan. Out to the wing. Here's Simmons. Clarkson attacking. Rebound by Philadelphia. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. White finds Butler. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Jackson Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Inside. And there's Klingon on the assist by Cunningham.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
The Sixers lead by 9. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. White looking it over. And there's the lob.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Clarkson outside. Back to Cunningham. Out to the right wing. Five to shoot. Pass to Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Kennard against Clarkson. Kennard passes to Butler. Outside White. Jackson Davis a screen. Here's the three. And White hits from deep.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive. And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Simmons against Butler. Pass to White. Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. White for three. Here's Mobley. And Klingon pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Down by 12. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Kennard for three. Clarkson grabs a miss. Nets trail by 11. Pass to Shannon. Back to Garland. To the paint. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Bamba's showing you a sense for when to cut. Really well done. He's got agility and excellent size in the pick and roll.
Clarkson against Butler. To the middle. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Bamba. Garland for three. Rebounded by Butler. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Ellis in a two-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And I know this isn't the shot Garland wanted, but just goes to show how easily he can adapt.
Pass to Ellis. Jackson-Davis with it. Kennard left side. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Garland. Back to Clarkson. There's a screen. Elbow shot. Rebound by Philadelphia. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department, and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Paul. Kennard on the wing. Ellis passes to Paul. Over Garland. Paul shot is off. Nets trail by 9. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And he's good on the first of 3. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And he makes all 3. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Clarkson outside. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And, you know, this is where Paul likes to work his magic. Very effective at making the right pass in the pick and roll.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Clarkson outside. Pass to Garland. Clarkson with a screen on Johnson. 4 on the clock. Here's Watford, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, let's take a moment to appreciate some of the NBA's toughest defensive teams. Second, the 76ers.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
The Sixers lead by 15. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Outside Johnson. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And he sinks the second. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clarkson passes to Garland. Back to Clarkson. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Jackson Davis with the bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Nets trail by 18. Here's Garland. 26 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Back to Paul. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Brooklyn making some changes. Klingon comes in for Bamba. And it's Grimes in for Houston. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Garland feeling it out a bit. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Ellis, good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Klingon. Tipped away. Here's Kennard. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
It's one of the many things that Paul is known for, his ability to find open teammates.
Now here's Garland. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Watford with a screen. Here's Clarkson. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the Nets miss again.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Jackson Davis. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Paul, that one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Clarkson. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. And the shot is good by Garland.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Mobley, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kennard. And it's White in for Ellis. Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Cade Cunningham comes in for Clarkson. Johnson finds Paul. Butler, a screen on Garland. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebounded by the Nets. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Grimes. Cunningham outside. And the 3 off target. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-6 run. And here's Simmons. 14 points for him last game against Charlotte. Garland for 3. He drops it from range. Garland's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And Garland is an effective shooter, capable of shooting 40% on threes for an entire season.
Paul passes to White. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. White for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He hits the second from the line.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
And he nails the 3rd. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Grimes. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Philadelphia, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course, Brooklyn, they're in 9th place.
When I look at the 76ers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And the Nets making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Outside Paul. Pass to White from behind the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. White's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Klingon. He's got 6. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 2. Lets it fly. And it's Cunningham missing.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Outside Paul. And there's a pick. Pass to White. "13 feet out. Poke loose. Now Mobley tries yet again. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 16.
And with his length and touch, Mobley is tough to contain from mid-range.
Now Cunningham coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Watson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Ellis comes in for Paul. Here's Ellis. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Nets, third.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Mobley passes to Ellis. And here's Watson. Now here's White. 9 points in the game. Mobley, a screen on Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. And Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
And he's going for the oop here.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
The Sixers lead by 21. Here's Ellis. Butler, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to White. Drives to the hoop. And here's a look at some numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from White.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Clarkson against White. The ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Golden State Warriors.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Here's Klingon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Butler finds White. Mobley, a screen on Clarkson. White for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one's on Clarkson. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And I love how efficient he's been at the charity stripe.
He sure has been. I mean, you could tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start. And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That's good from White. And the second free throw is good. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Pass to Grimes. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. From the elbow, Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 13.
Butler's so proficient at shooting off the dribble. He has a good feel for where his shot can come from and how he can get to that pull-up jump shot.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. To the middle.
Yeah, when you're facing Mobley, you cannot let him get that ball down low.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Back to Cunningham. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Klingon using his post moves to get the 2 points. Give him 8 points now. Philadelphia shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. White for 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Grimes. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. And it's Cunningham missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Butler. And he can't bank that one in. And Brooklyn's shooting about 45% during the second quarter. Clarkson. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Nice, strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Here's Ellis. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Watson. Off target from outside. And so it's Philadelphia already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings.
A look here now at the 76ers. A slight ding in the rankings for them. I mean, still an elite team, Shaq, but they haven't quite looked as sharp lately.
Yeah, you go through ups and downs every season. You know, they started strong. Maybe they're cruising a bit, but they'll be fine.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Philadelphia 76ers.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys want it more, man.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but there's no replacement for hustle and effort.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Well, the Nets shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's five. We've got Klingon. Cunningham is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Grimes in at small forward. Here's Garland. They set the screen. To the paint. Here's Klingon. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Klingon is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. The kick out to White. The three is up. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Cunningham. From the arc. Gets the three to fall. Cunningham's got 12.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Paul gets it to go.
The master of the mid-range, Chris Paul, showing those young kids how it's done.
White against Garland. Rebound by Philadelphia. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. White against Garland. Back to Paul. Got a hand on it.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Boy, he's been automatic tonight. 8 of 8 from the line. White hits them both. And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Simmons. Back to Garland. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And we see this night in and night out. Garland making things happen.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
That one misses. Philadelphia's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Butler passes to White. Down low. Here's Mobley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Mobley's got 20.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Garland, the pass to Cunningham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Paul finds Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Yep, count it. 11 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. A moment here to see who the top rookie rebounders have been over the last 10 games. Donovan Klingon, number 1.
You have to appreciate the energy he shows down in the paint, using his body well to push around the other guys and keep his position.
Yeah, you see his confidence building game by game. I mean, he's been terrorizing the boards over the past couple of weeks.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Inside, here's Cunningham.
You know, Butler's got the quickness and the tenacity to be, I think, a nightmare of a defender. Affects that shot for sure.
Simmons against Paul. Mobley outside. Pass to White. The 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Garland. Now here's White. Mobley, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley on a screen. White can't hit.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Garland, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Klingon. Over White. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Klingon's got 13.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Butler. Brooklyn pulls it in. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland with the ball. 10 points for him. Here's Grimes. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 13.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And Garland with the basket on the assist by Simmons.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Paul against Garland. White on the wing. He's got 22. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Cunningham. Mobley grabs the board. And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul passes to Butler. Now White, guarded by Garland. White against Garland. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Now here's Garland. He's got 12. No good that time. Good work defensively by White. Butler against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Garland to the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Garland. And he lobs it up. Butler with a steal. Outside Paul. Back to Butler. Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. Butler passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Klingon. He's got 13. Here's Watford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside White. To the inside. And again, Evan Mobley. Mobley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Garland for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Paul passes to Butler. Fires from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Garland, the pass to Watford. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, there's the alley! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
5th in points off turnovers, and they place in the top 10 in fast break points. They take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
And the points off turnovers has really fueled their offense, giving them open floor opportunities and good looks at the bucket. Bamba's checked in for Brooklyn. Clarkson comes in for Garland.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Grimes, the pass to Cunningham. To the middle. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Paul finds White. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Johnson's got 13 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Clarkson. It's hauled in by White. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Mobley on a screen. White with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Houston, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Nets have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Philadelphia has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Left side, Butler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
On these drives, the athleticism and strength of Butler really shows up. The defense just not able to react quick enough.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
First one falls for him.
Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Jackson Davis has checked in for Philadelphia. Kennard comes in for Paul. Butler hits them both.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 14. Drains the triple. Cunningham's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Butler surveying the floor. Pass to White. Mobley with it. White finds Mobley. The rebound by Bamba.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Mobley passes to White. Clarkson against Kennard. Back to White. Jackson Davis a screen. And White hits from deep. White's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over White. And it's Cunningham missing. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Butler with the ball. Watford covering. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson Davis a screen. The 11-footer. The shot by Butler, no good. Cunningham against White. Cunningham outside. Shoots over White. No good there. Derek White getting it done for Philadelphia. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Luke Kennard out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Ellis in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Nets. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Houston. Down low. Watson with the rebound. The 76ers shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Now Kennard. Now here's Richardson. Guarded by Garland. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Clarkson. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Transition defense. Not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
Ellis passes to Kennard. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Jackson Davis misses. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Watford. Watford with a screen. Clarkson for 3. Watson with a rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Kennard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he drops the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. Inside, Watford. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Down low. Here's Richardson. Off with the layup. for Brooklyn. They've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Houston, no good. Philadelphia's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Jackson Davis with it. He's against Bamba. Pass to Jackson Davis. 5 on the clock. Richardson for 3. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Grimes, he's checked in for Brooklyn. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Watson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ellis. Shot on the wing. Philadelphia with another miss. Brooklyn shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. They get it back.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Watson. Pass to Ellis. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Now here's Clarkson. Garland for 3. Counted from distance.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Outside Richardson. Outside Watson. Kennard outside. Richardson, the pass to Kennard. Outside Richardson. Screen by Watson. From deep. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Bamba. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Klingon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Cunningham comes in for Clarkson. That one's no good. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. White, good.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
White against Garland. Pass to Klingon. Stolen by Mobley. And they're pushing it up. From deep, Johnson again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Here's Klingon. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul so far. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Klingon, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And I know Coach is loving this. The big rookie Klingon attacking on offense and showing no mercy.
The 17-footer, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Simmons, to the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Outside Butler. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Here's Klingon. Pass to Grimes. Back to Cunningham. They set a pick. To the paint. Here's Klingon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist of the night. Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside White. Mobley on a screen. The 3. And White hits from deep. White's got 38 points.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Back to Garland. Pass to Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Johnson.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to guard because he's got excellent speed. He knows how to use his body, and if you get too physical with him, he knows how to draw fouls.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Blocked! They get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. White can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the 4th quarter. Grimes' shot is off.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Paul against Cunningham. Paul passes to White. Johnson a screen on Garland. Now here's Johnson. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
To the inside. Here's Grimes. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 7 assists in the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Johnson. Off target from 3-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Second chance effort. Here's Grimes. Fires in the triple.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And it's Paul with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to White. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Simmons. Butler against Cunningham. Outside Garland. Inside. Here's Klingon. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Klingon's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 from 3-point land during the 4th. Throws it up high. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Paul against Garland. Pass to White. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against the Nets.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Derek White.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly. And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Simmons. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. White, the pass to Butler. Fades and shoots. Off the left rim and out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Nice lob. This is where Klingon can get a lot of his points early on while he's developing the rest of his game.
Garland against Paul. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And we present the player of the game, Derek White.